Hey, I'm Corinne and I'm the founder of Speckled, the tool that helps PMs build the right thing at the right time. Today we're going to be talking about the day-to-day life of a real product manager. We're not going to be covering the things that you think a product manager might do based on what you've learned in your product management classes. Contrary to what you may learn there, it's actually not all rainbows, requirements, and roadmaps. It's actually stakeholders, stress, and compromise. If you're new, I'm not trying to put you off from product management, but I do want to make sure that your expectations are reasonably set going into your first product management role. And if you're an existing PM, I just want you to know that you are not alone in that you feel like you want to do more product management tasks, but you can't because you're stuck doing a lot of other things that you never thought that you would have to do. So I came across this curriculum for product management the other day, and I had a bit of a chuckle. Some of the things that it covers are building case studies, writing business plans segmented for each major function, market planning, competitive analysis, project plans for each major activity, product specs, product launch plans, product life cycle project modeling, phase gate process modeling, and product/market data modeling. And product managers do a bunch of these, but if you go in thinking that this is actually what you're going to be doing on a day-to-day basis, you're in for a bad time. So I put together a little bit more of a realistic expectation of what you're going to be spending your time doing as a product manager. And the first 30% chunk of your time is going to be spent answering questions and getting sidetracked trying to find the answers to those questions. These questions come from all over the place: internal stakeholders, customers, teammates, sales and marketing teams. The list goes on. Sometimes it feels like your email inbox or your Slack DM is just a never-ending treadmill that you can't get off. Another 30% of your time is going to be spent in meetings, and these meetings may or may not be productive. It really depends. A lot of them are going to be status meetings. Others are going to be a group of people trying to figure out the questions that I mentioned in the other section. It's going to be talking about how to get stakeholders on board. Some of them are actually going to be product management meetings, and some of them are going to be group therapy sessions. So already there goes 60% of your time. About a quarter of your time is actually going to be spent on the product management work that we covered before. This is things like writing specs, testing new releases, updating the roadmap, tracking schedules, making go-to-market plans, and all that other fun stuff that you learn in a product management class or certification. Another 10% is going to be talking to customers, doing market research. Obviously, we all wish that this was more, but 10% is probably the bare minimum here. Another 10% gets lost to context switching, prepping for meetings, dabbling in software and trying to finagle it to get it to what you want to do. And finally, the final 5% is you staring into the abyss, wondering why you work so much. And now this isn't representative of every product manager. There are plenty of product managers out there who have figured out how to flip this script and spend more time doing customer research and actual PM work, and less time answering questions and taking meetings. And you can definitely work hard to flip this. One great way to start the process is to ask yourself every day, what proactive thing can you do today to avoid that next message in your DMs? And that's a great way to start whittling down the questions and communications and meeting section of this and spending more time on the customer research and product management work. Overall, product management in real life is not exactly what you're taught in a product management certification, and I'm not dissing product management certifications. I think that they are really great and really help you learn the mechanics of some of this stuff. But a lot of your success as a product manager is going to be based on your own ability to communicate well under stress. If you like this content, be sure to subscribe to our blog at getspeckled.com/blog. Every Sunday, we send out a newsletter with the top 3 stories of the week for product managers at small software companies. And in the meantime, happy PMing.